You know something that always annoyed me about Disgaea games? It's not an issue with the games themselves, but rather how Nippon Ichi releases them. I prefer to play on PC or home consoles because of performance reasons, but with Disgaea games, the best versions, i.e. the iteration with the most content, usually ends up on a handheld. And obviously those games run at a lower resolution and they also, have a worse performance. Now in the West, they decided to make Disgaea 6 exclusive to the Switch. I didn't end up buying it right away, but a couple of weeks ago I did get it, thinking, hey, at least there won't be a better version this time round, right? Wrong. Disgaea 6 will come out for PS4, PS5, and PC in the West. And it'll have all the character and cosmetic DLC that came out after the Switch release. Sometimes you can't win. I want the version that runs the best, so I'm not really sure if I want to continue my playthrough on the Switch now. I'll have to think about it. I just started it. Oh yeah, this is meant to be an announcement video, by the way, in case you're wondering. I just wanted to say what I had on my mind about this situation first. So yeah, Disgaea 6 Complete is what it's going to be called. PS4, PS5, and PC versions will be available. Release date is summer 2022, though unfortunately there's no exact date announced yet. PS4 and 5 versions will have a limited edition, while the PC version won't. The ports will have all the characters and cosmetic DLC from the Switch game, like I said, which I assume is the reason for the complete part of Disgaea 6 Complete. So that's nice. There doesn't seem to be any difference or additional modes or anything, so the PS4, 5, and PC versions seem to be the same as the Switch, except for the included DLC, and of course the fact that the game will look and also run better on those systems. You can see on the trailer that the game that they show there runs at 60 FPS. Presumably the PS4 can do that, and the PS5 and PC, I'm almost 100% sure will be able to do that. If not, it's like, what are you doing? These games definitely should not be lagging behind in the performance department, considering the graphics we're talking about here. The limited edition is worth looking at. The PS4 and 5 LEs are identical to each other, with the exception of the games being for their respective consoles, of course. But they do differ from the older Switch limited edition. The new LEs have the game, a hardcover art book, a 2-disc soundtrack, steelbook, as in a real steelbook branded one, 17 by 24 inch poster featuring the traditional roll call illustration that Disgaea games are known for, and a set of 4 art cards. Oh yeah, and I guess there's a box too. Will everything actually ship in the box, or will there be a couple of separately packed items like with recent Idea Factory LEs? I certainly hope that it'll all be in there. I don't like that trend of items not being in the box. By the way, did you notice something? For some reason on the website, they rendered in some light glare or like lens flares to cover up the cleavage. Why is NIS America of all companies scared of T-rated anime boobies? I checked the Switch version and it's the same thing in the illustrations. On the website, the pictures there. But in real life, the lens flare / white fog BS isn't there. In fact, in some of the other images, it isn't even there. So, what's the point? What's going on here? Why can't they show that on their own site? Anyway, the LE does look quite alright, and it's definitely following the Disgaea visual theme. I guess it's not really terribly original with what it comes with, but most things usually aren't. Overall, I think it's kind of interesting how NISA decided to bring Disgaea 6 to the other consoles eventually. Maybe they knew that some people just weren't gonna, get the game if it was only on the Switch. I always celebrate the fact when a PC port exists as well, so that's good. I just wish it also had a limited edition. NISA has done that before, by the way. You may remember Disgaea PC had a limited edition and it came with a download code for the Steam version. So that's that. I'm interested to see what you guys think about this. Are you getting Disgaea 6 for the PlayStation consoles or the PC? And also, if you've played the Switch version, are you satisfied with the performance, and would you actually prefer to get it on the other systems because the Switch version just doesn't do it for you? I'm quite curious to hear about that. Thank you to all the Patreon members here. You can see Tier 3 subscribers on the screen. You can also be on here on the end screen and watch videos before they come out. Just check patreon.com/ysn. All the info is on there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.